Hey Reefers, back again with another video inside of a month. Holy cow. Actually, just a couple days after I just filmed the last episode. I am having good luck with my RSK 300. Skimming pretty well. It didn't take too long to start pulling a bunch of crap out. I've already emptied it once. It was only maybe up to there. It was a lot wetter, and it is still fairly wet at this moment. It's going to take a little bit for it to dial in, for it to get that little bit of skim coat on the skimmer. But so far, I'm really enjoying it. Very quiet, quieter than the SCA. In this episode, I'd like to talk about some warfare that's going on. As you can see, like right there, there's just 3 corals just completely growing into each other. Thankfully, they're all acropora, so they are not fighting with each other. Unlike, well, and those two actually are. The millipora is, that's kind of back behind this worldwide coral's yellow tip. It's kind of pissing off that yellow tip. As you can see, there's white on the on that blue section. I am going to cut that branch down, but that's not the biggest problem. Excuse me, bud. So over here we have this big. It's a beautiful blue-green plate of. Can't remember exactly what that one was, but the acropora underneath it, that branch, you know, that it's kind of folding over onto, that part is dying off. It's touching the green montipora right there. It's killing off the montipora. So far, it hasn't adversely affected the Walt Disney too much, but you can see it's pissing it off a little bit. It does look like it's kind of dying off a little bit. So that's going to get cut back, along with it's pissing off that acropora right there. We kind of have the same thing down here. Frog spawn is kissing up against the Monty right there. We just have little examples of this kind of all over. So it's time to do a good sized trim job. You see that little bit of red because of where those two are touching. Also, it's starting to cover over my my orange back there. So it's pruning day basically. Thought I'd show a few examples and show what it looks like after we do a little trim job. Chalice is kissing up against there. I think the other worst example is this pink eye chalice. It's going right up against the, excuse me, bud. We have the Cyphastria right there, and get it from the other side, and the acropora. It's kind of coming at it from both sides. Insert. Never mind, joke there. This is a family channel, not really, but all right, so time to do a little trimming. I might get, I think my plan was to put this coral basically right about there on that rock. Not sure if I'm gonna do that. It just keeps growing right here. It keeps doing a great job. I think I'm gonna put a couple plugs around here, see if I can grow it out onto a couple other frag plugs. That way I can just kind of snip them and get it to come off onto those frag plugs and have instant sales right there. I think this guy, I might kind of nip it down at the base, just leave a little bit of stalk there, and keep that guy on the rack and put that guy in that spot. Oh, one other. So I know its tentacles aren't out, its feeders aren't out right now. Get a better shot. But that guy has been stinging this acropora. Acropora I don't really mind because it only goes out that far, and there's so much more of it over here. So, you know, there's not really much I can do except kind of trim the left end of that acro, and I don't think I'm going to do that. We'll just let those two fight a little bit. This one isn't going to grow any further out, so there's no big harm in that. other than that, I think that's all I have to show you. I'm going to come back again with some clips after I've done a little pruning and show you what everything looks like after. Okay, reefers, we're back after a little bit of pruning. As you can see, I mean, they are still pissed off. I had to take my shears to that guy, to that chalice. Last time I did this, it took about a week to really heal up, to start looking normal again. Did the same thing over here, took off a large portion of that. Actually, got a decent sized little frag right there. Also show this big frag. I was meaning to just cut this tip off, but ended up taking off the whole branch from down there. God, Nasa always has to be right in the way. So now that millipore has much more room. We have right up against the Walt Disney, got tons of room for it now. Had a little sponge under there it was covering. I didn't do anything with the frog spawn. That's just going to keep that at bay. It just won't grow down any further. I have no problem with that. Let's see. So, okay, so we covered those. All right, then a bunch back here. The green birdsnest, stag, I don't know what it is. Green acropora back there. We trimmed it off of the orange and the green-blue acropora. And then I was going to do something down here. I couldn't really reach down there all that well, and I don't know exactly what I'd do. I think eventually I'm going to take this whole rock out and get that chalice off of there. So that's kind of the plans now. I also did a little cleaning down here in the sump. Not a ton. I cleaned the glass, made it so it's easier to see in. Cleaned up all the scum off of everything. There was dirt and stuff up here. Just, stuff falls and accumulates. So it just looks a little bit better in here, just for peace of mind and having it look like something decent. It's something I care about, so I want to take better care of it. So there's that. Also, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that subscribed. I saw I was over 250 the other day, and now I'm over 260. I love all the comments. I try to get back to you as fast as I can, all the likes and comments, and I really appreciate everybody reaching out, giving their opinions, and all the nice comments. So I think that's going to be it for this video. Next video, I do have something else coming soon. So probably get the next video out here in about a week or so. Until next time, peace.